Since I started this series of videos of a Greek woman engineer and entrepreneur, I was thinking, what is it that you might want to hear from me? What is it that is going to demonstrate my point, which is how different it is to be a Greek woman engineer and entrepreneur working in Greece? And I was thinking of different things that I can share as experiences with you that are going to make you understand a little bit better my point. One of the things I thought is to make this experiment, and it is one of the experiments I'm going to share with you. This one has to do with an application to two different countries and by consequence 2 different banks. And I thought of that because, as you may know, the external factors do affect the business success. And one of them is how flexible is the banking system on supporting the business growth in the case that that's necessary for the business to go ahead and continue. So I thought I will do this application to HSBC Bank in England and to PIREAUS Bank in Greece. I gave the same amount of time in my mind to do these 2 applications in order to be fair in comparing them. So I went to the websites of the 2 banks and I read through the application process. I have to tell you, it is very different from the very beginning. In one case, the HSBC Bank is asking you to go through a e-banking application. You don't even need to go to a branch and speak with someone before you file your application through the system. In the other case, there's nothing like that, obviously, but they ask you to collect a series of documents before even going to the branch or speaking with someone. So again, I thought, okay, let's be fair here because we want to compare these 2 processes and we need to do the things right. And since these were the requirements of the 2 different banks, I thought it would be fair to do the application in the HSBC internet banking only when I would actually do the application in PIREAUS Bank. So I didn't go and to the HSBC to do the application. I waited till I had all the documents required from PIREAUS Bank. I collected all these documents that are related to your credibility as a borrower, and that means that you have to give them all your business assets and personal assets, certificates for those, or even contracts. Then you have to give them business contracts for the next year. That means that you demonstrate you are a viable business. You have to give them your certificate that you are paying all the taxes, that you are paying the national insurance, that you even if you have borrowed from other banks, you are paying your obligations in a correct way. That the last one is fair, I think. But in any case, they ask you of all these materials. And I collected all these materials, and there was a folder as thick as this. And I went to the bank, and I did do the application for the loan. And that same day, I applied in HSBC as well. In HSBC, they are asking you mainly what is your income, what are your general obligations that go out of this income, and whether you have other income or other obligations that don't relate with that, and if what you are saying it is true. And you press the button. When you press the button, they say, a message comes out, and they say that they are going to answer to you either immediately or within 24 hours. Actually, they say to you to wait for 5 minutes so that your application is processed immediately. And I did wait these minutes, and at the end of those 5 minutes, they said they are going to answer to me in 24 hours. And in 24 hours, they did answer to me, and they said that I have to call them back because there was a problem with my application that they wanted to discuss with me. In the same time, during that period of time, PIREAUS Bank had been calling me asking for more documents and somehow guarantees that I had to give to them in order for them to process the application. They haven't processed it yet. They were asking more guarantees. And I said I have no any other guarantees except what I have already given to you. So I would like you to go through the process and let me know what is the result of your assessment. In the other case, in HSBC, the next day I did call them back, and they said to me that since there is no clear income going to this to my account, they want to know whether that amount I was telling to them was going to another bank, and I said it did. And they said that they are happy to give me this amount of money I was asking to them, as long as I provide them with 3 bank statements that was demonstrating that I do have this income. I thanked them, and I said that I'm going to provide it to them in order to go through with the funding and finish the process. In the other case, after 20 days and 10 days before, so it means 30 days, because I required 10 days to collect all this material before I given them to them. And after 30 days, there is nothing. I have not heard of them still, and I'm not sure that is going to be a positive assessment. So that makes me wonder, how is it possible to be successful? That is only one parameter. that does affect a business, and it is handled with that bureaucracy and with no collaboration between the person that applies and the bank, how does one expect that is going to go through the difficulties and she is going to manage? I'm not sure right now. I'm questioning everything. But in any case, that I think is a very good experiment that demonstrates my point. And that is going to be one of the experiments, only one of the experiments that I intend to share with you. More information is going to be given to you for this exact experiment as I will have, as the application processes are completed, and I will have more information to share. Thank you.